Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Bayanlar ve baylar, sevgili dostlar, Minisar Gaming ekranlarına hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Geçici serimize kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Evet, en son köyün dışında bir kadınla konuşmuştuk. Dandelion'un tanıdıklarından biriydi. Onun nerede olduğunu öğrenmeye çalışmıştık ancak kendisinden bir bilgi alamadık. Şimdi bakmamız gereken 4 kadın daha var. Onların yanına gideceğiz sırayla. Ciri'yi bulmak için ipuçları toplamamız lazım. Bu bölüm bu şekilde olacak. O zaman şimdi hiç vakit kaybetmeden videomuza başlayalım. Videoya başlarken de sizden rica ediyorum arkadaşlar, aşağıdan beğen tuşuna basıp abone olursanız beni desteklemiş olursunuz. Şimdiden destekleyenlere çok teşekkür ediyorum. Hadi devam. Buradan gidelim. Gel bakalım Roach.
Run, Roach.
Roach'u niye kızıl gözlüye çevirdiler? Özel isim zaten. İçeride sanırım.
Won't let them boss you around,
Welcome. Do come in.
Ha, Elial elfmiş ve erkekmiş.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of
Ben de öyle
Dandelion's
sanmıştım.
girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Ne oldu ki?
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Peki. Ne zaman gördün?
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Ne hakkında peki?
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Son olarak şunu da soralım gidelim.
I know this is none of my business, but why do I
dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Malzemelerini görebilir miyim?
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Tabii bu kostüm gibi satıyor. Korumak için değil. Şık kostümler. Güzel de maskeler var ha. Şu kurt maskesi mesela tam Geralt'a göre değil mi? Şunu kaç para? Alalım bunu mesela. 1 goldmuş zaten. Bunlar iyi para ediyor. Eğer gereksinim duyarsak şu kıyafete gelip buradan alırız. Tamamdır.
So long.
Burada banyo yapmış. Adamın lootlanacak hiçbir şey yok. Ben kaçtım hocam. Sana kolay
That
gelsin.
reptile gaze of yours don't scare me. What?
Bunları alamıyor muyum? Niye parlıyorlar? Neyse çıkalım.
Oh, thumbs today. Ah, where you walking?
Şimdi sıra Marabelle. Bir tek uzak. Şehrin içinde mi?
Have a hard time finding any work here, Witcher.
Vaça.
Oh, I've had enough of living.
I'd buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
Double chase.
Huh? Ooh. Long as the black ones are
bandit.
chasing gorillas around the Kedweni woods.
Evet geldik. Kulak misafiri olalım.
That's enough. We're done today. Gather your things and go home.
Sanırım bitti.
Creepers, creepers! Look at them peepers.
Aa, ders mi veriyor?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Saygısızlık etmeyelim, bekleyelim.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come
My
after
uncle's
all.
in the circus.
Why not?
'Cause he can
A
swallow
rat
swords.
bit him,
Can you?
and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit?
It hurt him much.
Dışarıda bekledi değil mi?
Don't start his rat.
Yes, you do. Just the other day, I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Çocuklarınızı Marabella'nın çocuk okuluna getirin. Burada okumayı, yazmayı ve tanrılara saygı duymayı öğrenecekler. Herhangi bir ücret almıyoruz ancak sizlerden gelecek bağışlara açığız. Bizi biz yapan cömertliğinizdir. Bitti mi?
This one's got a fever.
La la la la la la. Excuse me.
Hocam,
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. He perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! Her snakely whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
bu şiir miydi şimdi?
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Neyse. Bu kadından da pek bir şey çıkmadı. Böyle bir şiir var. Kitapları okuyunca yaratık külliyatı da güncellendi. İyi bari. Değerli olarak zümrüt bulabildik. Kafi. Hocam ben kaçtım. Bunu da alayım.
My daddy's a witch hunter and chases old crones.
Evet, sırada Molly var. Molly yakında.
Oi there! Arms for bread, please.
Slow now.
Üste çıkacağız.
Let's go. What difference will it make?
A great one. Drawn out, it sounds like a babe. Wait.
Faster.
Subliminal messaging.
You're a clever bugger after all.
Hadi. Atla çıkamıyoruz. Lan yoldan çekil bari. Hem çıkmıyorsun. Hah. Kontroller de sapıttı ya bir an. Lan dön. Hah. Hadi yapabilirsin. Hah.
Slower.
Let's go.
A witcher. Eternal fire have mercy.
Just this morning, my Greta came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happening in some house.
Your Greta's got the imagination of a drunk troubadour.
She never lies about serious matters.
Kapıda muhafızlar var ha. Molly önemli biri mi?
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Ne yarışı ya?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Hildolf. Bu general bizi sorguya çekmişti. Vezima'da. Tıraş olurken. 2. bölümdeydi sanırım. Oradan hatırlıyorsunuzdur. Vegelbud'ların malikanesi birkaç saat sonra.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Doğru iyiymiş ha.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Olur. Hadi yarışalım.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Doğru iyiydi. Yıldırım hızlıydı ama kullanması zor dedi. Nemrod adamın favorisi büyük ihtimal. O alır. Cantarella değil. Biz doğruyu alalım ya.
Heard tales of Zerrikanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me then. I see no point in delaying
Cantarella'yı
this.
aldım.
Let's begin.
İyi hadi bakalım.
Riders ready!
Giddy up.
Don't
Hadi
spare
bakalım.
the horse.
Another drifter. Let's go!
Koş koş koş koş koş. Uzun yarışlarda dayanıklılık önemli. Şu ana kadar iyi gidiyoruz. Ha.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Ensemdeler.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Blokluyorum.
Don't spare the horse.
İşte bu. Easy.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Eyvallah.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Molly.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt? That Geralt? The one Dandelions rescued time and time again?
O. Bozmayalım.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Kimmiş? Yani yok demeyelim. Adam artık bir yalan söylemiş. Madem arkadaşımız.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Tam bir
Said there'd
çapkınmış
be
ya.
strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Ha, bunu mecbur. Neyse diyeceğiz artık.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Ha, başka bir şey öğrenemedik. Neyse hadi görüşürüz.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Evet. levelde atladık. Artık 11 leveliz. Kaplan zırh setini giyebiliriz demek oluyor. Hemen Zula'mıza gider gitmez o eşya setini giyeceğiz. Şimdi şurada ya kendimiz gideceğiz ya bunlarla gideceğiz. Oraya nasıl çıkılıyor lan? Arkadan mı?
Don't be brash.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Özgür şehir Novigrad. Birkaç saat sonra. Biz gelene kadar akşam olmuş. Zaten gün batmak üzereydi.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Likewise. Evet. Son olarak Rosa kaldı. Konuşmamız gereken. Haritamı açayım. Burada benim Zula'm var mı? Aynen var. Önce şu yakındayken hemen konuşayım Rosa'yla. Sonra Zula'mıza gidelim. Zırhımızı, setimizi alırız.
Come on, Roach.
I chased the pansy all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No luck. Writhing and slippery the bugger was quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the old...
Gardiyanlar uyuyor.
Sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both misses are fond of freaks.
Kilitli mi?
What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Girmenin bir yolunu vur. Ya abicim zorluk çıkartmayın ya.
Pam param, pam pam param.
Sus lan.
Pam param.
Gerizekalı. 50 adamı uğraştırıyorsunuz ya.
Black ones, Redanians, long as they pay and don't hit.
Buradan çıkmaz mı? Hadi lan. Oo, ne buldum? Cüce kılıcı falan filan. Lan rastgele bir yerden çıktı. Ne kadar iyi? İyi. Artı 6 daha iyi. Giyelim hocam. Buradan bir yol var mı acaba? Gidiyorum da. Var gibi herhalde.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
Peki.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? Well, I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this.
Ya ikilade az.
Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves swordmasters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room, now.
As you say, miss.
Ne oldu lan? Hadi abi hadi.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Bir düellamız var gibi ha.
Grab a wooden one and take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll learn the ambassador's ire.
Tahta kılıç.
Follow me.
İlla elime almam gerekecek değil mi? Sanırım otomatik aldı aynen. Yok şimdi aldı. Hadi.
You're my new instructor? Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Kim kimi tartacak göreceğiz. Oo. Zırhı çıkardık tabi. Gel bakalım. Bu kadar mısın?
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it!
Geralt da tekme falan atıyor, hiç acımıyor.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Harbi az önce konuşmamış mıydık? Bu şey mi ya? İkizi falan mı? Olabilir.
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
İyi işler dönüyor.
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Bize derken?
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us.
Bunun kesin ikizi var.
My sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. Aynen. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Yenilen pehlivan güreşe doymuyor. Ablacım hadi.
Come on.
Stop flaunting and fight.
Gel gel.
Ay!
Solunu kapat, solunu. Helal lan.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Drat it! You're quick!
Kız göbek adım.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Olabilir parasıyla.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
Geldi.
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the
Onu
mix-up's
anladık zaten.
mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool?
Ya o kadarını anladık.
Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Maksat.
Can someone please explain what this is all about? Which of you met with Dandelion?
No need to get angry, instructor. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Kardeşler birbirine düşmüş.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Savaş nasıl gidiyor peki?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing subjects.
Dandelion'u soralım.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta.
Peki ben kaçmam lazım hadi.
Been a
Görüşürüz.
pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Nerede ve ne zaman?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
How's here tomorrow? Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Kıskandın mı kız? Yani sadece bir eğitim amaçlı yani. Başka hiçbir şey yok. Yoksa Geralt hiç çapkınlık yapar mı ya? Aklının ucundan bile geçmemiştir. Bu Rosa varatı. Şunun adı ne? Bu Edna varatı. Sen hadi çalışmaya devam. Ben de saçını tara.
Kesen?
Rosa hırçın olan.
K-Swex.
Edna biraz daha saray kızı. Giderek evlerini de yağmalayayım. Kitap dışında bir şey bulamadım. Mücevher kutusu ha. Çıkabiliriz buradan. Ama üst katı var değil mi? Üst kata bakmadan gitmeyelim. Burada bir şey yok. Atlara fısıldayan adam. Burası da tamam. Çıkalım. Şu görevler kısmında şey eklendi mi mesela? Yarın aynı saatte burada buluşalım dedi ya. Ha, eklenmiş. Geralt böyle şevkli kişiliklere sahip genç bayanlara kılıç sallamayı öğretmek konusunda epey tecrübeli olduğundan teklif kabul etti. Ulan Geralt. Daha bizim ödülümüz duruyor. Gidip almak da gerekiyor onu. Bir hafta geçmiştir herhalde.
What's he doing here?
Şu aldığımız eğri takalım. Bunu kazanmıştık yarışta. 50 dayanıklılık veriyor. Tamamdır. Beleşten eğrimiz de oldu.
Whoa there, Roach.
Ha, Zula'mızın yanındaymış zaten.
Go, go.
İtemlerimi almayı unutmayayım.
Oyun.
That flows to the sewers, so the
What's he
worst
doing
scum
here?
flows into
So,
no
hang go with the sealer.
Sorcerers.
Roach.
Mind my own business when suddenly up he pops and heals me.
Double chase.
Not so fast, Roach.
Nereye takıldı lan?
Come on.
What village are you from?
Willows. It's into my area, 2 days' road from the Zima. You've got arrived
Şuradan
there just
gidelim.
before winter. Black ones didn't do no harm, not at first. Till the guerrillas.
Where are you keeping it, Bobby? Mr. Zoltan, you old bird? What's this?
Evet. Beklenen an geldi arkadaşlar. Şimdi şu setimizi giyelim. Al. Evet, şimdi giyelim. Çat. Öf. Çat. Ve çat. Reis sen ne oldun böyle ya? Fenasın, başa belasın ha. Tam Çinli generaller gibi oldu. Beyaz kaplan zırhı. Batı'nın kaplanı olduk ya. Şu özelliklere bak. Bunlara bir de rune ekleyelim. Öf.
Now repeat.
Şu asalete bak.
Savory crackers.
Hangi ürünleri alalım? Igni'yi alalım. Quen kullanmıyoruz. Saldırı gücü fena olmaz aslında ama zehirleme de işe yarar ya, değil mi? Birer soketlik yer var. Yani bir tanesini sadece yerleştirebiliriz kılıçlara. Hangisini yerleştirelim peki ya? Şimdi gümüş kılıç çok daha canavarlara karşı savaşıyoruz gümüş kılıçla. Witcher evreninde daha çok canavarla işimiz oluyor. O yüzden canavarlara karşı zırh delme, bence insanların zırhlarını delersek, o yüzden bunu çelik silaha takabiliriz. Canavarlara karşı zehirleme ya da kanama olabilir bu arada. Şöyle yapayım. Bunu gümüş kılıca ekleyeyim. Zırh delmeyi de çelik silaha ekleyeyim ki karşımızdaki insan rakiplerin üstündeki zırhlarını delelim. Şimdi bunların hepsi kılıçlara ekleniyor değil mi? Aynen. Zırha eklenen ürün hangisi? O yok mu bizde? Şu mu ya da? Aynen bu. Igni işareti şiddeti. Bundan üstümüzde başka var mı? Yok gibi. Öf. Maskeyi de taktık aldığımız. Fena oldu. Onun dışında şu zırha ürünü ekleyelim. Zaten Igni elimizden alev atma işareti bol bol kullanıyoruz. Onu da güçlendirmiş olduk bu şekilde. Şimdi asıl işte gerçek bir akkurt olduk. Evet. Şimdi Zoltan'la konuşabiliriz.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Nereden buldun
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up. Put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible. Ah, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Yani.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Priscilla.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Pick some dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Lan hayvanı da gözlerini de kapatmışsınız. Neyse. Sol tarafta güneş battıktan sonra yaz sokağında buluş. Tamam, buluşuruz. Yalnız Geralt çok karizma olmadı mı sizce de? Beklediğimize değdi yani. 11 level olduk ve full seti giydik. Ekstra olarak bu bölüm bir de maske bulmuş olduk o elften. Onu da taktık. Tam bir beyaz kurt olduk yani. O zaman tam burada bu bölüme bir noktaya koyalım. Sonraki bölüm kaldığımız yerden devam ederiz. Umarım izlerken keyif almışsınızdır. Videoyu beğendiyseniz de aşağıdan beğen tuşuna basmayı ve abone değilseniz de abone olmayı unutmayın dostlar. O zaman sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere diyelim. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.